This is the fifth quarter.
Welcome back into the fifth quarter. We still have tons of high school football left to go for you tonight and some great games. The Mid-Eastern Conference teams kind of get a test here, Joe.
Well, New Hanover High School under the new coach, new quarterback on the road. Some big questions to be answered, and I'm interested to see how the Wildcats did tonight. Topsail, one of the better running quarterback duos in all of the Mid-Eastern Conference. And then we go out to Laney High School. Always some great numbers, some great talent. Can they put it together this year?
We shall see. Let's get right into the action. Out to West Carteret High School we go. Hanover taking on West Carteret, and already a good start, leading 21-0. Chase Nixon into the flats to this young man, great athlete, JoJo Marshall. That's what the Wildcats can do.
Obviously, Chase Nixon trying to fill some big shoes there. Blake Walston now pitching in, well, professional baseball. Long line of some great quarterbacks there for New Hanover High School. Long ball getting thrown by West Carteret, intercepted by the Wildcats.
Jalen Worthy picks off the pass. He would take this one deep into West Carteret territory. And, we talked about the running backs. We've been preaching on them. Here's the Ashley transfer, Mackay Stanley.
Two of the best running backs east of I-95. There's one of them, Mackay Stanley. Easy run into the end zone for 6.
This one was all Wildcats tonight over West Carteret. They win it 49-7 on the road. They open up the season 1-0. Let's stay in the Mid-Eastern Conference for our next game. The Heidi Trask Titans hosting the Topsail Pirates, little Pender County matchup. Scary moment, though, Joe, here on the first play offensively for Topsail. One of the top running backs in the state. Noah LaValle finds a hole for a first down, but you see he's drugged down. We didn't slow it down, but ankle injury, he would not come back to the game.
Just a tough break there for the Pirates. Obviously one of their leaders for the last 3-4 years. But here's another one of their big playmakers having to step up. There's Cody Wallace with a deep ball for 6.
Deep ball, and nonetheless, what a touchdown pass there. Cody Wallace, beautiful over the top, even gets the throw to Connor Hobson. Gets the score, it's 14-0. And Wallace shows he can pass, but the quarterback can run the rock as well around the edge. Lower your head, big fella. Boom! Dropping the boom, and he's in for the score. And even though they lose Noah LaValle tonight, Topsail wins this one 35-8. They improve now to 1-0 on the year.
Let's head down to Jacksonville as the Laney Buccaneers are on the road against Northside to begin the season. The Bucs force a 3-and-out early in the first quarter, but then they bobble the football on this punt. Special teams, you got to take care of the football early in the season and all year long.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and it sets up Northside Jacksonville. No time at the goal line. Punching his in. Jacarius Conley on the outside handoff. He'll knife his way into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point would go on to make it 7-0. Early in the season, you talk about trying to limit mistakes, and the Monarchs, well, they show off their passing game on their next drive.
Yeah, and for Laney, hanging tough, trying to get the offense going here on the defensive side. Defensive back falls down while the ball's in the air, and it's an easy pitch and catch for 6 as Northside defeats Laney. They fall to 0-1 following the 14-0 setback.
Yep. Laney does fall short, 14-0, the final score. They look to bounce back in week 2 of the season. And we have so much more coming for you here on the fifth quarter. And Joe, we kind of talked about it. We take a look there at our first, Mid-Eastern Conference teams. We do have 3 teams. Hoggard off tonight with South Rob closing, but still nonetheless, kind of what we expected from these teams. You have your growing pains and you have some impressive performances.
Well, unfortunately, we had a couple of injuries tonight, obviously, at Topsail and at North Brunswick. New Hanover on the road under Coach Dylan Demick, an X's and O's guy who's going to want to run the football to open up the pass, especially with their first-year starting quarterback in Chase Nixon after sitting 2 seasons behind Blake Walston. And then Ashley, they're going to, in another rebuilding year. Laney, can they bounce back? That's going to be an interesting question moving into the second week.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Let's take one last look here at your final scores, break them down for you, shall we? As it was a busy night in the conference, and coming up we'll have our play of the week, but we take a look at our final scores here. Once again, Whiteville beats North Brunswick 33-7. The final score, Wallace Rose Hill runs past East Bladen 44-0. It's South Columbus over Ashley 34-0. North Lenore beats East Columbus 20-6, and a few other scores here for you, Joe.
Yeah, back end of the scoreboard tonight, New Hanover 49-7 victors over West Carteret. Chase Nixon with 2 touchdown passes. Laney shut out by Northside Jacksonville 14-0. West Brunswick, Jay Fletcher had 2 touchdown runs in the 28-0 win on the Grand Strand over Socastee, and Topsail big winners over Trask in the cross-county matchup 35-8.
And one of the other finals we've got for you, this one way out west. West Columbus was taking on the defending Class 1A state champs, Green Sea Floyds, and as you can see, it was all Green Sea Floyds tonight. They take down the Vikings That one 51-9, the final score. Well, don't go anywhere. Coming up next, we'll have your fifth quarter play of the week.